Now, one of the first things I do when I start working with a client, helping somebody to get ready to be promoted as an engineer, is we have to start thinking in terms of details of what is keeping you stuck, right? Sometimes it's tempting to just throw your hands in the air, get frustrated, feel like progress isn't being made. You feel like you haven't got that promotion in a while, and it feels like everything is failing, everything is not working. Typically, it's not the case, right? So I'm going to break down kind of the high-level buckets here in this video, and I'll make some future ones that get into some more of the nuance, some more of the details. And I know there's a lot of different things that could be going wrong, but these are the three main buckets that I found for most people, the biggest levers. If you can focus on these and come up with an action plan, and I'll do that over the subsequent videos, this is a very good starting point where a lot of people are struggling, and a big part of the reason why a lot of engineers are getting stuck. So if I'll draw it out here, it's a little bit easier to visualize like this, right? The middle is kind of just the starting point to kind of see everything. This is being ready for a promotion, being a prime candidate, just waiting now for that opportunity to show up. So the three main roadblocks, hurdles that stand in people's way from a high level that I've seen. Number one is being stuck under low leverage work or tasks. So starting point is, if we want to prove that we're ready for things at the next level, we have to actually be making sure that we're working on things that demonstrate that we are ready for the next level, that have a higher impact, higher visibility, higher leverage. We can't get stuck spending most of our time every day on low leverage tasks, low impact tasks that aren't going to demonstrate to our manager and other leaders that we're ready for the next level. So we need to get out from that trap, and we need to start getting our hands on much more high impact work. Okay, now once we have that and we've demonstrated that we can handle the next level work and more high impact work, the next hurdle we typically face would be the fact that we have invisible impact. So we might be getting our hands on next level work, higher impact work, but the visibility of it is not clear to everybody, right? Maybe just our manager knows about it, just our team knows about it, but we want a much larger audience than that to know about the impact of the projects we're working on. And we want to get out of that invisible impact area, and we want to become somebody in our department, in our division, in our product line, who's known for the impact that they're having on all the different projects and things that they're working on. Okay, now after that gets taken care of, we are working on more high impact, high leverage, high visibility work. We're known for that impact. People above our manager and our team are aware of the things that we're doing, and we have a good reputation of being known for providing a lot of value and impact. Then the third hurdle is going to be the fact that we are untrusted by seniors or leadership. And this is a big problem. So we could be doing a lot of high impact, next level, high value work. We could be known for that impact, but there's something about what we're doing that we haven't earned the trust of leadership. And we want to get out from that space because it's very hard for senior leadership to give somebody more responsibility and more accountability, which is what a promotion ultimately is, if they're not trusted, right? And trust comes in many different forms, and I'll make some other videos breaking that down even further. But from a high level, if you're not trusted by senior leaders, it's very difficult to convince them to move up past a certain point, right? You might get one promotion, maybe two. Where it starts to get tough after that is not having that trust. So we want to be trusted by seniors to help unlock our career and that full potential. So this is a very high level look at all these concepts, but I'll break them down in subsequent videos. There actually will end up being 3 missions, 3 areas to work on for each one of these milestones. So We'll fill these out and populate these. So we'll have three things we can do to help make this happen, to actually get our hands into high impact work. And we'll have 3 things we can do to be known for impact. And we'll cover 3 major areas we can improve to end up earning that trust from leadership. And once we have all 3 of these accomplished, we are much better positioned and in a much better place, so that when the next opportunity comes passing by, whether that means budget has opened up in our department, position has opened up depending on the company, right? Some companies I know have promotion in place, some don't. So the point is to be ready for it, right? The point, we don't always, a lot of people start working on their promotion case once there's a position open, once there's budget open, once they hear a position is opening. We want to be ready always. So we want to get all these things accomplished. So we're like in a holding pattern where we're completely ready. Any time can be go time. And when the opportunity arises, not if, we're completely ready to pounce on it.